Hi guys, it's me Marie again. Today I have a very easy recipe and delicious too for this time of the year. You know, we are still waiting for spring to come and I don't know what it is. I think spring quit this year. But this is gonna make it so much better. You know, a very nice warm scone with some butter and a cup of coffee or maybe black tea. Yes, delicious, right? So we are going to make that today. Okay, it's very simple. I have here some flour, and this is 3 cups of flour. So this is 3 cups of flour, and in here is going to be I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And I'm going just to mix that. If you have a whisk, much better, because that's like sifting, if you didn't know. But I'm just going to be lazy today and make it so much easier. Okay, so this is all mixed. Now I have 1 stick of butter, and this is very cold butter, and have to be, because otherwise the scones are not going to get that flakiness. And this is not much different than a pie crust, believe it or not. This is the simple one with just nothing, just like the bread, but you can get in the flour when this before you get the butter in there. You can get like shredded cheese, I don't know, spices, whatever you want. If you want it to be savory, you can get it in there and then get the butter and make it the same way, and it's gonna be so delicious. But I am going for the easy today, and I am going to just make them plain, and so I can get butter or maybe jam. You know, I have very picky kids, so one doesn't want to see speckles in anything, because then it's not good. So I have to make it the way that everybody can put on the scone whatever they want. So what I'm going to do is, if you remember the pie crust we did the same thing. We got all this butter smashed up with like that. So that's what we are doing now. And you know, this stuff is so easy to do. No reason to buy it pre-made. I mean, even your husband can do this. I'm sure of it. And it's so much fresh and no, you know, preservatives and stuff that is always in stuff you buy pre-made. So and I think this make maybe about maybe 6, maybe more than 6. I'm using a cutter, a round cutter, and that's 3 inches. So it depends, of course, how big or small you're making them. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna just pinch everything, like, you know, giving those fingers a workout. Now, I have 250 milliliters of milk, and of course I have my pot of flour here, but that's for dusting, or if this is going to be a little bit more wet than I want it to be. So easy peasy. Okay, so now I am going to make like a dip here, and I'm going to get my milk. You can use regular milk, but you can also use buttermilk, and that's so delicious. I have today just regular milk, so that's what I'm using. And now I am not going to stir, I am going to push my dry in the milk. That's all I'm going to do. Push in and keep pushing from the outside and rotating my bowl like this. Just keep at it. You can just have a conversation with your hubby or your kids and keep doing this. I have a bench scraper here. Could not find my small one, but that's fine. Alright, so I think this is always going to be okay. That's good. Alright, so I'm going to dust very lightly my surface here and get okay, so okay. So with my scraper, you can do this with your hands also or anything. I'm just used to using this because it's just easy. And like I did with the pie dough, I'm going to fold it and fold again. And if I think just thinking that it might be a little bit dry, but not too dry that I don't know. Let's keep folding it and see. You know, this is something that it depends on where you are, if it's very dry or very moist, or so this is always going to happen, or you have to get more flour or more liquid. So don't worry if that happens. Okay, just keep folding. And I do not want to knead this, and I think I'm there because it's getting somewhat sticky, so I think it was about maybe a tablespoon of extra milk, so that's good. All right, let me get all this so now I am going to try to make a rectangle. Okay, I have my baking sheet here, and get one there. And you can always this. That's the scrappy one. I bet this one is the best one of all. Alright. There. Now, they're going to go for 16 to 18 minutes in the oven, and the oven is preheating to 425. That is 220 Celsius. And so they're going to be in there for 16 to 18 minutes, and they are done. As you can see, they're nice, and I always make them a little bit less. So I think if you get it like half an inch, they will be the right size. So that's them. Open one up. Yummy. You can get some butter. Some jam. Like that. Delicious. So I hope you give it a try, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye bye.